What's up, late night live crew? It's DC, and we're gonna watch something. I was sleeping, and now I cannot sleep. So, we're at 577. What's up? That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm going to. Kira had sent me Sky. Hello. Hi, Lynn. Good morning. Let's see, Instagram. Kira had sent me, this is the wrong account, switch, a video from last night. Kira, what's up? I think we might watch that other link you sent me. Y'all, there's some shady stuff going down at Young Living, and I can't really talk about it, but the reps are being horrible. They're doing something horrible to someone, and we're not going to watch that, but we're going to watch the other link. But they're being big brats. Big leaders are being big brats. I will just say that. Let's see.
Doesn't matter how many times.
Oh, jeez. How long is this? 40 minutes? I was wondering if there's a live tonight. I've been checking YouTube every so often like a weirdo. You're not weird. I was sleeping. I thought I was like, I'm going to sleep all night long. And then I woke up and then I couldn't go back to sleep. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit about it. So there is... mosquito! There is a media representative who has been putting together a documentary about Young Living. I've talked to her, Kira's talked to her, and she, like a regular member of the media, reached out to people, to distributors in Young Living, and they, I guess, got their, their oils in a twist because they've doxed this media person. So they've been, they shared her contact information for the purposes of targeted harassment. And we talked a little bit about this in the doxing video that I had made, but sharing information and then knowing that that information is going to, basically put the person in question in a vulnerable spot, and having people call her at all hours of the day, threaten to send her explicit images and videos, cussing her out on the phone, has been, one, it's just wild and inappropriate. Something that is, I could not believe they did that, because they all proclaim to be religious somewhat, and that is the first tactic you go to. Fizzle sticks, what up? Oh, I love it. That were all weird. I love it. I love it. I thought you... Oh, wait. I'm watching Zelda shoving stuff out the window. Silly bad kitty. I've got my... I don't have a lid tonight. I just have... Oh, Lynn, I have to send you a picture of my desk setup now, because I got these cork kind of mats for the top of my desk. They're waterproof. And then I also have my soda on the other side. So, yeah, it just has been... and so... Kira, I'm going to read your stories, if that's okay, on YouTube. And y'all, if you're not following Kira on Instagram, it's a whole moment on Kira's. She literally links the best stuff. Add source. Stories. Okay. I'm going to make this smaller for us. I know that y'all can listen, but I'm a visual person. I like seeing stuff up here. Oh, we need to turn on some stream beats. For sure, we need to turn on some stream beats. Okay. All right. Log in. I still haven't found a good streaming stuff, so we're going to listen to the same thing we always do. So this is what Kira said. So as you may or may not know, there is immediate interest in Young Living, and as is typical with media, they want to show both sides of a subject. When it comes to MLMs, this means talking with current reps, ex-reps, and often anti-MLM activists. That's how you remain unbiased in your research. YL has already sent out emails to some reps asking them not to speak to media. Today in YL rank groups meaning big rank groups, not little brand partner groups, big rank groups. A post of an email sent by casting was posted and approved. This email was asking to speak to the person about their experience with Young Living. Probably a positive experience with Young Living. So, again, the problem is that in this post contained the unredacted email and phone number of the casting assistant who sent it, and then was allowed to be shared in the rank groups without consent. This is doxing, and it has resulted in harassment through unsolicited emails and phone calls. This is not okay. It is irresponsible of both Young Living and group admins to allow doxing and harassment of someone just doing their job. Hi, Crystal. Mermeow, what's up? Hey, Late Night Live crew. It's us. We're hanging out. We're talking about... Oh, it's me. I didn't read the small part earlier. This email and the post could have been ignored. Also, as me pointed out to me, it's funny how Young Living allowed Diamonds to be sent the cult book unsolicited, and that was perfectly okay and encouraged by the company. But when someone outside the company makes contact, just asking if someone is willing to have a conversation about the company, they represent that that is met with information control, doxing, and harassment. Double standards. So this is gold. Gold is pretty high up. So it goes gold, platinum, diamond, crown diamond, royal crown diamond. So gold, you can make a ton of money as gold. You can. Heads up. At first glance, this email looks like they are wanting to share my story in a positive way. I highly doubt that. Note the line about those affected by Young Living. Positive or negative? Group member. Positive or negative? I mean, let's read this accurately together. I'm posting this only so you are aware as a leader. I won't be sharing with my team. You know what a good leader would do? A good leader would share with their team and say, look, a documentary is coming out about Young Living, whether we like it or not. And they are probably going to be getting people who have had bad experiences in Young Living. We all know that has happened. And they're looking to interview people who have had good experiences with Young Living. So there's people who have been harmed by Young Living, and there's probably a lot of people who have had a great experience with Young Living. They're reaching out. They may reach out to you. If you've had a great experience, tell them about it. I'm not interested in having the conversation personally, but you could have a conversation where you let people decide for themselves and you fully inform them about what's going on. You know? Oh, and platinum. Great. What is concerning is that I don't have my email address. Let me just... Hopefully this is too small. I didn't see. So that was just a screenshot. What is concerning is that I don't have my email address posted anywhere publicly. Really? Nowhere publicly? Further, within the last 2 years, I've changed my email address, and I suspect either an upline who has left grabbed info from certain ranks from the virtual office and dropped my info to this documentary, or a subscription that I pay for that asks for rank before purchase dropped my email to this documentary. This wasn't forwarded to me. This came directly to my new email account. Here's what the email says. I'm a casting associate for a limited documentary series for a major cable network surrounding Young Living essential oils. I'd really love to get your success story. Love to get your success story selling Young Living oils. In the project, we aim to investigate Young Living's financial and medical promises through the personal stories of those lives they've touched positively. We're hoping to connect with anyone who is willing to share their experiences with the company to see whether they would be interested in participating. The company producing the project is the #1 mobile news brand in the US. In addition to our recent Oscar-winning film, we've developed and produced original programming for networks like Discovery Plus, HBO, Netflix Starz, and iHeartRadio. In our organization, we like to pass the microphone to those who are ready to tell their stories in their way. We'd love to connect to see how we can give a platform to those affected by Young Living. If you're interested, let's set up a time to chat. Thank you very much for your consideration. Let me know, does that email sound bad? Harper, what's up? Young Living's on their worst behavior, in my opinion. Okay. Of course Kira redacted it. I was just concerned. Of course, she's incredible. Kira is the best. See, this is how you redact stuff. Definitely share with conduct. That has red flags all over it.
It has red flags all over it? What part? That they ask you a question in an open way? Let's see.
I received the same email yesterday. I have forwarded to Conduct and Jeff Pearson. One look at her LinkedIn tells me she's not all that experienced.
You can tell by someone's LinkedIn, like, their whole history of success. Give me a break. Give me a break. So you're going to say your LinkedIn is incredible? Give me a break. I wonder if something like this was happening after the recent post I saw. Sad. One of the reasons that we're reading through this, the lawsuit that we're doing, is because stuff that's come out in the exhibits, stuff that's come out in the transcript, shows a different story, a more complete story about what's going on at Young Living. Yeah, it's actually really nice coming from someone who has gotten multiple emails like that from various media. Oh, I don't know.
It says monster,
but
I don't know. We should name it.
Baby Snark is still the best. It is still the standard, the high standard that we all love.
That's not good. I hope you plan on sharing with corporate. What are we sharing with corporate? My opinion, I had to step away from the 4% negativity being overly shared on social media. There is so much hatred and negativity everywhere. I believe this is rooted in one emotion: envy. The root of this emotion is consuming. It doesn't take long before you lose yourself in the constant and relentless mess of negativity, all while growing that root of bitterness and hatred towards people. Throw up face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 7. I received the same email yesterday. I forwarded to Conduct and Jeff Pearson. Definitely share. Okay. this is what corporate has requested us to do if we receive this message. Definitely share with, and in one of more investigative note, these are the first people who popped up that she follows on Insta, so take it or leave it. Laughing face, laughing face. Wow. Shocker, exactly. Well, now it looks like we might have a mole in here. She has now looked up my name on LinkedIn. I have searches set to private on here, so she didn't find me because I looked at her profile. I get the gut feeling there's a few. If you're not all in building and all in behind Young Living, I think this isn't the community for them. I wish they just removed themselves instead of continuing having to have everyone's honor questioned. Gross. Not sure there's anything you can do, but FYI. Ugh, but yes. No way to know. If you looked her up on LinkedIn, maybe that's how she found you. It depends on your privacy settings. Mine are set to where my profile isn't shown to people I view. Weird, my husband was asked to participate in a documentary as well, but his request looked nothing like this one. His was very vague. He asked a few questions, which I think turned them off because they quit answering and never got back to him. I mean, it didn't look the same.
It didn't look the same because there's different people, there's different documentaries going around. One looked at her LinkedIn tells me she's not all that experienced. Give me a break.
Well done. But wait, there's more. Here's our friend, commenting on one of said lady's posts. I mean...
Okay, that's me. Exit out. Are you serious? Yeah, her LinkedIn has like 30 recommendations on it. She seems pretty successful to me. Oh yeah, polite demon. Yes. Saying no honestly doesn't do them any favors. Shows that they are very controlling company. Dave polite demon, hilarious. Hey Clowntown, what's up? Maybe they should keep asking the reps. No means not right now. Use their tactics on them. Yes, Sky. We love them all. Sky, that would be great. They didn't answer, so that doesn't mean no. This person acts like there's a single person that makes every documentary. The documentary man called today. You know that guy. It's just... So, if y'all don't know, there's a book that got published. And it's called... What is it called? Why can I never remember the name? Google. My Word Made Flesh by Robert Stevens. And there's someone who co-wrote it. That's Mary Young's good buddy. Oh, it's on sale. Originally $119, it's on sale for $65. Oh, it's a brand neutral one. Oh. Wait, where's... There we go. I'm pulling up a picture, sorry. I'm popping up the picture. Add. Image. New. Sorry. Were we prepared for this live stream? We were not. Here's the book. Sorry, I always need like visual aids. This is a book. Marcella von Harding, PhD, and Robert Tennyson Stevens. I don't know what her PhD in. Forward by Mary Young, CEO of Young Living Essential Oils. And so this book got sent out to, from what I understand, diamonds and other high-level people. And people got upset about that. People who had left Young Living received this book too. And then everyone in Young Living denied they received it. Oh, it is creepy. It's not a real PhD. Mommy with all the details. Janet! Hello! We missed you, Janet! Oh, this book is stupid expensive. And he has his distributor ID all throughout this book. Oh, this is from an article. Y'all want to read the intro? This is Mary Young. I'll just share my screen. Hold on. Can I turn this on? No, I'll turn this off. Okay. Let me make it smaller. It's not super high quality. Whoever downloaded these pictures. Oh, Marcella Von Harding shared at one of the conventions. I watched her class. Twitter, Kira Manchester, what up? This is Express Digest. Yes, Mombi has all the details. So this says, my word made flesh has caused me to deeply ponder the meaning.
My word made flesh has caused me to deeply ponder the meaning of words, and I found myself in deep introspection as I began to put the understanding of those words into my reality. Words are very powerful. Oh, words are very powerful tools. These are low quality. We use every day to communicate with each other, whether through... I cannot read some of these. Speaking or thinking. The words we use create a positive or negative energy that can dramatically affect the outcome of our lives and those with whom we communicate. Let me see if I can find a higher quality image. Lori, hi!
Let me try to find a higher quality image because I can't read some of this. Let's see. Oh, wait, maybe it's on... Mommy, can I click your link? We have a video from Young Living to watch, but we just wanted to read this real quick. Let me go to YouTube. Mute tab. Okay, I'm clicking on Mombi's link. Oh, great. Higher quality images. We love it. We love it. We love it. All right. Mombi's website is the best. If you want tea, go to Mombi's website. Okay. Wait, can I not click on these? Wait, I can't read this one. Hold on. I mean, this is, look at all of Mombi's stuff is huge. She is a great writer. I just need to find a higher quality image to read. My bladder just seems to know she's an asshole. My eyeballs are gonna roll out of my head. Let's see. Google Mary Young forward my Word made flesh. We need a picture. We need a picture. Who's email? Oh, that might be someone else. Here we go. That's Daily Mail. Daily Mail picked this up? Wait. This is like the same article. Higher res? I can read this a little better. Let's see. Alright. We are professionals. I am not a professional. Okay. Words I don't know. I can't read this. Uplifting are words that keep us on the path to... Oh, wait. Do I have the digital copy of this book? Oh, the book itself. Okay. Let me... I know I have it. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Okay. I don't remember
mentioned you in their story.
Oh, no. I know I downloaded it. Oh, I have it. Kira, I have it. I recorded it. Okay. Where is it? Recordings. Where is it? I have it. I saved. The file does not exist. Where do we put it? Dang it, I wish I wasn't like this. Screenshots? Where did I put these? Nope. I know I recorded it. Where did I put it? Okay. Oh, I know. I think I know. Hold on. YouTube downloader. Is this it? MLM work. I know I have it. Hold on. Kira, do you mind just Instagramming me the link, because I feel like I'm messing this up again. I know I recorded it on my recording app, but I cannot, just so I had it, but then I can't find it now. Because I have my MLM work file. Where's my Young Living folder? Oh well, let me just go to Instagram real quick, if you can. Okay. Oh, thank you very much, Kira. You're the best. Okay. Don't worry, I'm not going to share this. Okay. I'm just trying to read that first intro. Okay. Let me try to get a bigger view. How do I do this? No, we're not recording this. Later. I'm gonna put this over here. Hopefully get it bigger. No, we're not pausing up. We're not doing that today. Full screen. There we go. We're back. Add. Dang it. Add. Add source. I just need to stop streaming in OBS. Alright. Thank you to Kira. I try to link her website in my descriptions after we go live. So my word made flesh has caused me to deeply ponder the meaning of words, and I found myself in deep introspection as I began to put the understanding of those words into my reality. Words are very powerful tools that we use every day to communicate with each other. Whether through writing, speaking, or thinking, the words we use create a positive or negative energy
that can dramatically affect the outcome of our lives and those with whom we communicate. Words such as exciting, motivating, inspiring, and uplifting are words that keep us on the path to fulfill our dreams. Other words like gentle, kind, thoughtful, and spiritual fill our hearts with joy and a desire to help others as we connect with our inner self. Hurtful words like incompetent, ugly, clumsy, dense, and stupid pull our souls down into a place of negativity and defeat. Yet words like forgiveness, understanding, acceptance, and love bring peace, relief, reassurance, and most of all, a feeling of being able to move forward in a positive and progressive way. This is a time of transformation. Not only for our world, but especially for all of us who love young living and are part of its great mission. The word transformation projects change. But what kind of change, and how will that change come about? With a plan or a specific path to follow, finding the answers to this question would be very difficult. What you are about to read is a plan with the steps that can get you on the path to achieve the transformation you desire. Gary Young, my husband of 24 years, often spoke about physical and emotional healing that can be achieved through the power of the words we choose to use in our lives. Gary gave meaningful names to nearly all the products he formulated to help the user recognize the value, emotion, or beneficial energy that he knew was within his formulations. He's the only one. Gary knew that by speaking a product's name, the energy of those words was put into motion to help bring the benefits of those products into reality. What horseshit. Gary often made statements about things that he was going to do, or things that were going to happen in Young Living that seemed ridiculous to me. When I asked him why he said such things, he would look at me with the knowing that he had a smile on his face and say, I'm putting the energy in motion to bring those things into a physical state. Are you serious? That was the beginning of a new way of thinking for me. As a healer, Gary knew the power of positive thinking and speaking. When he was 24 years old, he suffered a life-threatening accident and was told he would be confined to a wheelchair for life. He chose not to accept the prognosis and instead began to explore natural healing modalities that would take him down his destined path to walk again. Damn it, Gary. Gary became a walking miracle. And the message he shared about believing in yourself gave hope to millions of people around the world. Gary's research and discovery of essential oils, along with the nutritional supplements that he formulated and infused with essential oils, laid the foundation and ultimately brought Young Living Essential Oils, TM, into existence. I cannot count the number of times I heard Gary say that most physical ailments and impairments begin in the emotional recesses of the mind, which is also where the foundation of physical and emotional healing begins, by projecting a positive attitude with the words we speak and the nutrition we put into our bodies. Projecting positivity requires discipline and time spent standing in front of the mirror and looking deep into your soul for the answers to those questions that have kept you stuck and unable to move forward. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Are you serious? Are you serious? So they have, the idea is that you make yourself sick. You can make other people sad around you. You can make other people sick around you with your being quote unquote negative. It's literally, yeah, think your health into reality. Think yourself sick, think yourself well. Give me a break. Yeah. I think that the hilarious part is how slippery Gary Young is on the stand when he was testifying that no, he wasn't pretending to be a doctor, he was just part of the surgical team. Or no, he did not have religious overtones in his speech, he had spiritual overtones. Well, you were still saying people were overcome or taken over by Satan. So, I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, Gary. Yeah, we'll just start talking about Young Living shutting down. We will bring that into reality. Great. I hate the idea that Gary just didn't accept that he couldn't walk. Like everyone in a wheelchair is just succumbing to it. Yeah, Clowntown. It literally, it's just the type of thinking that is in Young Living is wild. And in this book, it's that same mindset that you can speak things into reality, which I'm not a fan of. I don't agree with that. Because again, if that law plays out, it plays out for both ways. And they never talk about, I mean, maybe they do. Maybe they assume that victims have done it to themselves. Or that victims, quote unquote, have asked for it. That's that type of horrible thinking that they continue to encourage. He's as slippery as his oils. Seriously. No, I don't remember. I never did that. Yes. No, I am not speaking about religious stuff, but Satan is upon thee. Yes, Clowntown. Oh my God. Kira, you're the best. So this is a video from Platinum Chat that we have. By we, I mean Kira has, and she is going to let us watch it. Is this it? No, that's not it. Is this it? Yep. What up, Ben? That's not Ben, but I know Ben literally hates our guts, so. Oh, Kira, I just watched right after 2018, after the lawsuit ended, I saw a legal guy talking about Seed to Seal and how incredible it was from Young Living. It was hilarious to watch. And they probably spent a crap ton of money on that. I think I'm going to get a green screen so that when we watch these, I can take up less space on the response video You know what I mean? So I could be down here with no background. So we're going to try that maybe. I'm still thinking about it.
Times you say it, it's always, doesn't matter how many times you say it.
Can y'all hear that?
Until you personally get sick of saying it so many times, then that's when you probably just started getting the water to the end of the rose. So again, I'm more than happy to get on these calls, because ultimately, if you don't know where things are at or where things are going, then we just operate in silence, and that really sucks. So I don't want to do that.
Fair game.
Okay.
Fair game.
So want to give a shout out to the
yeah,
Google
this is Andrew
Doc,
Armstrong.
that kind of it helps me stay on task, because there's.
I gotta blow my nose again. Sorry. I don't know why I keep telling y'all that. I know I'm disgusting for having to blow my nose, but I had to blow it. I'm still sick. Yes, this is Anthony. This is Andrew Armstrong. I'm just saying hi to Ben because I'm sure that he is just losing his ever-loving mind right now. Okay, great. Blink, blink. Okay, great. And tell me if y'all need to. So it's about the same as my output from my audio, which is a little loud. It's a little hot coming out of my system. Just don't get so close to your microphone, Elaine. Okay.
I can talk about a lot of things. And at the end of the day, you could probably be like, none of that mattered. So I'm really glad that I have the Google Doc. So if you have questions that we want to keep track of, be able to send it onto the Google Doc. It's very helpful for me. Not just for me, though. I share a lot of your questions.
This is supposed to be him answering questions after all the drama, but he doesn't really answer anything.
He doesn't really answer anything? I'm shocked.
I know my camera keeps
And
moving,
the way that
sorry.
you phrase things with a lot of internal teams, so that way they can put themselves in your shoes, because again, we need to work on behalf of you, and we don't know that if we're not in your shoes. Okay, so I got a few on the sheet that I'm going to be able to speak about. I'll go through them. Put in the comments if there's something else that you want to talk about too. I'll run through what I got. I'll ask Amanda to check what's coming through, and then I'll be in the group for a day. I'll get kicked out later tonight, but I'll be able to go in and respond. Okay, so does Young
I just
Living
sneezed
Team
yogurt
Tab,
all over my
discuss
desk?
the top 5 customer complaints per day / week? Does Wild keep tabs on the top 5 brand partners complaints per week, per day per week? Yes, we do. I have a standing meeting twice a week. Usually it's on a Tuesday and a Friday. And what I do is, it's not just me, sorry, it's not about Andrew, but we sit down as what we call member-facing teams. So people that interact with members at a variety of ranks and levels. And we hear member services and leadership and diamond support give us a breakdown of the top number of what we call call drivers. And so those drivers allow us to understand where the most heat is at, and then we're able to apply resources in a fashion that allows us to help those actually come to fruition. So
come to fruition. Why are you touching your ear, sir?
A little while ago, we had the issue with orders just saying processing in the warehouse for tracking, and tracking never updated, right? So on day 2 of that happening, when we met with the member services teams, what happened was they were like, calls about tracking is through the roof, and we were like, what's happening? And so then we were able to dive into it, apply resources,
do y'all want the
get
tea?
it fixed readily. So again, we do track them. The people that need to.
I will tell you this. I joined Young Living in 2019. I left in 2022. The girl that I joined with was a silver, and she was making really decent money as a silver. I mean, I call 4,000 plus up money decent. And she was also a blogger. She made money from ads and from collaborations. And her husband is in the military as an officer, so he makes pretty good money too. And at the time, back in the day, their website was trash. It was horrible. Not only that, they used to run out of products all the time. So you ask people to replace every single product in their home with Young Living products, and then you cannot even meet the demand. They still run out of stuff. I just watched a video today of a Young Living distributor, and she was just able to get Ningxia again. Not Ningxia, Zing, which is the most expensive energy drink of all time. It's $50 for 12. And their website most recently is working, but they had trouble with shipping to addresses. They had trouble with shipments being lost. They had I don't know. It just wasn't dependable. So you could never tell your customers, oh, the Thieves Cleaner is always going to be in stock, or this is always going to be in stock. They'd run out all the time, especially out of their supplement or their food products. And Kira was telling me today that the einkorn grain or whatever, they're giving it away for free because they can't move it. They finally updated their website, but it's still like, if you were a normal business trying to compete with other traditional businesses, your shipping would have literally killed your business already. It would have.
Hear about the issues, hear about it frequently, so that way we can apply the levers that's needed in order for us to solve some of those biggest pain points. Let's see. Checkout process for a new sign up. Eliminate having to click on the gray. I can't speak today. I'm sorry. The gray boxes at checkout to confirm address, payment, shipping. Yes. So we call it simplifying the enrollment flow and eliminating clicks. We've gone through some innovation that allowed us to shorten it a little bit. And again, we're continuing to innovate on that flow so that way it can be a short and seamless checkout for you, for your helping out your new customer, your new brand partner, etc. So yes, I love your thoughts there and some of the suggestions that you put in there. So thank you for adding that. Does Young Living track customer referrals? Yes, we do see customers that refer other customers. I think it goes without saying, but because there's no intrinsic benefit at the sign up or at the referral piece, we don't see a lot of it happening. But we do reach out to customers on occasion that are referring. We do a little bit of surprising and delighting, if you will, of
do not take the Chick-fil-A term. That's fine. I know people hate Chick-fil-A. I get it.
Helping those customers feel the value.
I know it's not just Chick-fil-A term. I know it's a sales term. Surprise and delight. I get it.
For referring.
You know, if they had an affiliate program, it would have been, it's way easier, but they don't want to put affiliate program in place because then there's no point in being a brand partner.
Obviously there's a lot of things that I'd love to do, in terms of customer referral, which are on the horizon, but I, want to set expectations accordingly. So, we would love to be able to have that be more systematized.
They made all corporate have oils displayed in their office.
So again, bear with me. It's Wednesday and Andrew's brain's not working. Let's see. So there's some things in here about, recent, take nitro. Yes, I have it. It's in my fridge. I need to grab some. Yep.
He doesn't even take his own products. Okay.
So there's a lot in here about
you're taking
some of the things floating around on social media and what's happening there. I think the best way to kind of encapsulate and kind of cover some of those is that there's not a lot that happens in Young Living or even outside of Young Living that conduct and legal aren't aware of and don't know about. All of that is being handled through the proper channels. All that is being
I'd
handled,
love to, but I won't because it doesn't make as much money.
with
Yes,
the right people in the
Clowntown.
room, understanding where all of that's at. So just know we see what you see, and you know the proper steps are being taken. I think is probably all that.
Really,
what's
sir?
the status of people going inactive? We are unsure on whether to reach out to people who are showing as about to go inactive due to the 12 months without an order. So right now where things are at. So when we moved on to the new platform, they went through what are called business rules for how the business operates. I know that sounds really simple. So basically, at what point, if somebody hasn't placed an order in X amount of time, when do they get removed? What happens?
Yes, love that Clowntown.
And there were some pieces in there that, one, made it really confusing. Two, was a terrible experience for not just the person that was purging, but for the person that was that had that person in their organization, and some of those pieces. So we pulled up what the current rules were slated as. We sent out a communication.
This guy's is in the corporate side. He's basically a feather unruffler, I think, from what I understand. He answers questions. He talks people down from their upset positioning. He's like a handler, from what I understand. I do think they made him take down the doxing post down the chat spots because it got shared. Yes, thank God, Kira.
Well, it might have been a couple months ago, maybe a month ago, where we said we weren't going to be reclassifying anybody, and that was because when we saw the rules, it was going to cause an impact that none of us internally wanted to have for you guys. So we're in the process of clarifying some of those rules so that way the experience can be quite easy. So for example,
kind of a damage controller.
I guess I should also say, along with this are some of the things that I've talked about before with CV. So we want to marry those two together when we roll them out. So that way, as we talk about change, which we've had no shortage of change over the last little bit, I want to be very, very mindful that when we roll out new change, that we're lumping the things together that need to be talked about together, so that way it's an easy understanding, it's an easy training, and it's an easy delivery, so that way you can understand what it used to be and what it is now.
I don't like my light color.
So we're in the process of rewriting those rules for people that are about to go inactive and are inactive, so that way your organization can be crystal clear on who you need to reach out to, who's been inactive for 12 plus months. The people that have been inactive for 24 months or whatever time frame are out of the tree if they're supposed to be, so that way we can keep the organization looking the way that it should, so that way it's easy to understand, and then the reporting that you have also makes sense to tell you which direction to take that conversation with that individual. Let's see. So collagen went back to out of stock this week. How long is the estimate for it being unavailable?
Collagen went out of stock again this week. God. Literally everything goes out of stock. When's it gonna come back in stock? The fact that why is this light not doing this? Okay, we're just gonna keep the blue, I guess. I need to raise up that light behind me because it's not. I guess that's better. Essential oils in divorce court. Oh, Sky, let me put this on the screen real quick. Sky emailed me something. Oops. Let me pull this out. No. Let me put this on the screen because I want to show y'all before tomorrow. Oh no. Okay. Gmail. I want to show y'all. Yes, we've got transparent images. Download. It's so cute. Save. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Image. Okay, let me make it smaller. Oh no. Ah, undo. Hold on. Undo. Why is this only working? Look at this. Look how cute. There's more. This is for the trial readings. Isn't that cute? So we're gonna have those up when we're reading the trial stuff. So she got a little doTERRA bottle and a Young Living bottle arguing with each other. And then we've got, let me, where's my email? Go back. Okay. Look, this was hilarious. Kira, you are going to laugh at this one. It's so cute. Add image. I know we're taking another pause. Okay. Add new one. Add source. Browse. Okay. Kira, look at this one. Hold on. Look. Oh my god. You see that? I think it's hilarious. I think this one's the best one. I'm just laughing so much. Oh. If y'all don't follow Sky on Instagram, you're missing out. We're gonna have, I just think this is hilarious. You know? And then let me see the last one. Isn't this one so cute? Like, isn't this totally like a lawyer vibe? And he's using the lemon doTERRA to smash, like, to go in for the kill. I love it. Let's see, what's the last one? And y'all are getting a sneak peek because you're the late night live crew. Okay. New source. Go back. Download. Save as. Save. New source. Browse. I love all these. I feel like I just need to put them all up. This guy's throwing his essential oils at this lawyer guy who's trying to duck and cover. Let me turn the other ones off. Isn't that great? But they're good little overlays, you know? For the stream. Do you even know how much this oil was worth? Literally, Sky's incredible. I am so excited about having this on the stream for tomorrow.
So I think, and I'll clarify and I'll come back and I'll make sure that I post this. I'll have to check to when our next delivery is for college, and the next delivery will allow us to get out of this rigmarole of in stock, out of stock, and will allow you the stability of being able to have it, allow it to be on loyalty, etc. I'll go check on the date. I'm 95% sure that I have the date, but I just want to make sure. So I'll cover that. Obviously, collagen has been nothing short of amazing, and there's a lot of
live chat. Why do you think they made collagen? Why? Take a wild guess why they dropped some collagen. Take a wild guess. It starts with an M and ends with oh dear.
Individuals internally that feel the pressure, which they should because it's their job, on delivering collagen and bringing it back and keeping it in stock. So that way, again, you have the stability.
They've said this for 3 years.
Frenetic up and down. It still takes me 10 logins to actually get into my account, especially on a phone. Fun fact about this one.
What the hell?
The logout issue has kind of been, it's been a cluster, and I don't mean the usual cluster. I mean like a cluster of issues where
he means a cluster.
They fixed a piece, but then you had these other pieces that were connected to it that were still not working. So the log out issue, I know we're seeing that happen again. I think actually here, I'm gonna pull up my chat with IT, because I
thought Monet and roll my eyes.
I heard about it today. So every time we get close to a fix, when we roll out that fix, there's a piece of that cluster that keeps failing. They're still working on a resolution. I know it's a big pain. It even happened to me while I was logged in to my account trying to show somebody the process of adding stuff to loyalty, and that uber pissed me off. So like I resonate with you.
You don't need to resonate with anyone. You need to fix the website. Spending time trying to tell people that your website sucks and you have this issue. I mean, they spent probably hundreds of thousands of dollars updating their website, and it still doesn't work correctly. It's a big issue. Give me a break, sir. Sir.
So we're close to a solution. I want inactive customers removed from my VO and my projections. So again, this is the part of that issue with it not being removed is those rules that I just talked about a little bit earlier about.
It's not.
How does the business?
It's not the brand partner's job to be nice to you. You need to have a product that works for them when they're a volunteer sales force. You know what I'm saying? Give me a break.
This rule set up in order to move people from the tree.
You know what?
And once they're removed from the tree, then
should we all go red?
Projections.
Where's the red?
We found some of the back end connectivity that's still pulling the information forward into your projections. We're real close on helping clean up the projection, so that way the number that you see is a very real number, instead of it being this
for Young Living.
This, and then as you get further and further through the month,
it's like no, I don't want to adulterate. Purple. We love purple. Red. I feel like Emily goes red. Let's see. Red. Whoa. It's like, this is very scary. Oh my God. Whoa, we're going red. Let's see. You need to turn up. What the hell? Okay, sorry, we're pausing. We're so pausing. We just need to all be red. Whoa, this is crazy. We're all red? Whoa. This is such a low hue. It's not even registering really on my... Dang. Look how dark that is. It's too scary for me. It's too scary for me. It's too scary for me. We'll just be purple. Oh, it's too scary. Don't like it.
I started out the month here. Why am I here? So, again, part of...
Hi, Carol. What's up?
Part of us helping create the clarity for you, so that way when you log into the VO...
Yep. So Kira says they're always having website issues. They are. They've had them since I joined. They've had them before that. It's been years. So Kira's partner, she said, works in IT and thinks they need a new server and they can't afford it. Servers are stupid expensive, especially if they have to get more of the. I think one that is big enough or multiple ones. It's super expensive.
Or you're trying to manage your business, that the information that you're seeing is accurate, that it's clear, and then it allows you to create action from it. So
the red, I could not do. I could not handle the red. Not at night.
For those projections issues.
Sorry, I was moving my monitor.
Is there any way to get a low stock update? We had no idea collagen was about to go out of stock. So
sorry, let me. No? We're lagging a little bit. Cancel.
So I would love to be able to deliver a low stock like warning, right? Like these are the things that are close to being out of stock, or like finding the best way to communicate to you on stock. I'd love your feedback, because again,
They never want to communicate when something's going to be low stock. They want to create that fear that someone's going to have to buy something even when they don't need it. I think that's one of the issues, is that if there's a low stock warning, then you're going to prevent people from overbuying each month.
I'm going to tell. So I'm going to get on my soapbox for a little bit, if you'll allow me.
Hell.
So part of my worry is if I tell you like this dry erase marker, which we all love and we want it to be around forever. I'm like, hey, like, you know, it's about to go out of stock.
Yes, it's a bit
like,
too much horror movie. We need light and bright.
We're anticipating it going out of stock. And then that also causes some urgency with people being like, oh, I need to go and buy it. So then we inflate that demand, so then it actually goes out of stock sooner. What's the best way to manage that with you guys? What's the
Oily
best way
red
to keep
light
the
district
communication channel open so that you're aware? So that way, you know, it can kind of be on a high level, so it allows you to, you know, adjust, allows you to be aware, allows you to, you know, change anything that you had planned. Because I don't think there's anything worse than, you know, going out of stock of the dry erase marker, and then you're about to hit send on a campaign, or you actually already did hit send on a text blast or an email campaign or a social media, whatever it is, and it's out of stock. It's a real pain, and I understand that. So I'd
Do you understand that?
About what's the best way that I can communicate to you and set expectations the right way on inventory and stock? I'd love that.
I have a better idea.
All right, so I feel like there's still a lack of communication that is still present when it comes to making last minute decisions. That leads to much frustration for brand partners. Launching of Simplified Oils on a Friday night was super frustrating. It was a good thing that was sold so well.
I have something good coming. Hold on.
Not
there it
ideal.
was. There it was.
Certain many people weren't checking their emails. And P.S. I appreciate you. I love that. I really do. I think as we were heading into the weekend, so I'll give you the frame of mind that corporate was in.
Oops, sorry. Sorry.
As we were kind of going into the weekend, because everything you said was accurate. Being able to pivot on last minute decisions is hard, because again, steps get missed usually when you're in that, oh crap, we got to go now. So
no,
we
servers would not be.
We wanted to go into the weekend with something.
Your servers would not be able to handle the volume, I don't think, if you gave people a low stock update that would send people rushing. Oh, and Illustrator, stop it.
Positive, something that would allow everybody to, you know, rally behind and create some of that good energy and that good momentum that happens from good announcements. Obviously, simplified is
big file.
Obviously, the outpouring from what I saw on social was awesome. It was great to see that excitement, and honestly, it was great to see from a numbers perspective, which I hope you saw too. Like kind of some like
I'm getting something up for y'all.
You know, on a Saturday, when's the last time we had a good Saturday, or we had some good news rolling into a Saturday? So that piece was fun. And secondarily, as we were looking at the trend, a really big focus for myself, a big focus for Ben, a big focus for Jeff is improving your business, improving the income, improving how the business facilitates your lifestyle, facilitates all aspects of that. And so we wanted to be able to give something that would allow you an end of month push that could help lift your business from where we're at today in relativity to last month. What we're seeing is that as a market, we are above where we were last month, and we're going to end above. it a little bit above, which is great.
Are
it
you?
shows signs that we're starting to get into a rhythm of slowly increasing month over month over month your business, so we can start gaining some traction back in that regard. So those were kind of the 2 frames of mind. You know, wanted to go into the weekend with good news, flood social with all of the good things. We saw, you know, great responses from everything that we saw there.
Give me a break, buddy.
And then secondarily, a good end of month push.
Fire.
So in the chat, Amanda, we can push things that have high inventory. Yes, I would love to finding the best way to equip you with, you know, this. We have a lot of this on hand. You know, go bananas with it.
Oh, you can
educate, do what you do best. Do the things that you want to do. I love that. I love finding that. I think when it comes to high inventory, some of those things, finding the right rhythm in which we do that again.
Okay, I need to make a.
And I'm open to suggestions. Opening. I'm open to finding the best pathway there. Can the field receive a 6-month notice of products leaving our product line? So we have time to plan to purchase what we may need, instead of the field giving us the negative reactions because of their need for a product. Yes, I think, again, as we look at, like, because the focus for us internally is needing to equip you with information sooner, so that way adjustments can be made, plans can be made, and then we can go execute to perfection, instead of making the announcement and we got to do it all right now and then steps get missed, etc. I love the idea of us giving a 6-month notice on anything that's changing as it relates to product.
How would you know?
As we've seen over the last year, the more time that we give you, the better with any type of announcement, whether it's an incentive or promotion, etc. So yes, we can definitely do this. We can definitely find.
I don't believe him for 1 second.
Communicating on what is happening with any product, and then that way we can set expectations.
I'm trying to fix this.
From
Hold
the
on.
get-go, moving forward, and you have a long roadway to be able to change
File,
or adapt.
export as.
Let's see. So I know there's some things in here as it relates to
We've got it.
to see
We've
the
got the
seal.
fire.
You know, some of those questions getting asked. You know, what are the standards? How do we know that the standards are being met? The best resource that we will continually add to is actually, I'll put it.
It's not great.
I'll put it in the
is
group
just what it
once
is.
there we go. Once the live is over. But I'll add the URL that goes to the FAQ page that we're going to be adding some things to. That FAQ page is going to be the best resource that we have in terms of setting the truth from the get-go on those statements that are there. We met with the team yesterday to make sure that there was a big push, a big emphasis on
Kira,
testing,
that's horrible.
on what types of tests, and how are we holding.
Yes, the thing is top tier.
How are we holding the
I agree.
standards of seed to seal with everything that we do? And so we should, I hope that we'll be adding to that FAQ by the end of the day today. So 5 p.m. my time, we should start seeing some additional questions and some additional resources getting added to that page that are very specific about testing. Because again, I want to be equipping you guys with the things that matter most as it relates to questions that you're getting asked, and also, like, so you don't have to do the burden of doing the research. Like, this research will continue to live and will continue to be innovated on, will continue to be prominent in terms of our story and the validity of that story through this page, as well as other landing pages that we'll be making. So that way you can just point people to the page, instead of you having to be the expert and be like, well, I remember when so-and-so's, like, we want to be able to give you the thing that makes sense to push people to, so that way you can have that. Oh, thank you, Amanda, for adding the link. Sales promotions. Because our focus right now, new member experience is a big focus for us. and then improving your business, improving your checks, improving OGV, improving enrollment. All of those things
Crystal.
Encapsulate where our focus is at. I need a little bit of time before I can give some of the specifics behind the things that we're planning and preparing for you for this year and soon. Where we've fallen short in the past, and this is my fault, and I'll completely own this, is that we came out with something that maybe helped with like half of the problem, or a third of the problem, or whatever. And so because it only helped with some of it, it wasn't as successful as it could have been if we would have just taken a little bit more time to create a fully rounded story, approach, and a solution to most, if not all, the problems. What we're working on now is that well-rounded solution that can help a variety. I got an issue. Hold on. That can help a variety of issues, and again, help improve the business.
He's using so many
member experience and help us continue
modifiers
to see that
when he
month-over-month growth
talks.
that we're seeing.
I don't agree. I don't trust what he's saying.
I have members who are questioning the integrity and purity of products. Again, the resource page is where we're going to be where we're going to be adding the resources necessary for you to be able to combat that with facts. That way you don't have to say it as like, well, my experience is that. No, well, you'll be able to point them to a resource that actually helps them see it direct from corporate, and then they feel like there's some substance there.
What was that noise? Is that me?
So what's the inventory amount for tomorrow? Is it tomorrow? It is tomorrow. Wow. What's the inventory amount for tomorrow for Fall Simplified? It is less than what we had for the Saturday launch. We are working on bringing in a larger order. That probably won't happen until a little bit later. So I would, based on the sales trend that happened on Saturday, if that continues, which I fully expect
what
that
is
it
that
will,
noise?
I would expect.
Something is binging. Sorry, hold on. Close. Can I close all these? Can I close? Close. Close. Oh no, not Signal. Okay, Signal's closed. Monday. Oh no, is it Monday? No, it's not Monday. Close. This is... Nope. Nope. Oh, there was a frame. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry.
That it does go quickly. So if you do have people that are
anxious, Mommy.
Are anxious to get it,
I thought it was
let
me.
them know. Be able to let them know that at 9 a.m. my time, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, they'll be able to go onto the website to be able to order it. I do expect it to go quickly.
Why am I green?
What is being done to stop the widespread reselling of YL oils on Amazon? So this is an interesting one because I'll give you an example. This happened a couple months ago, I think. So there was a pretty prominent seller on Amazon. Through conduct and through a variety of channels internally, we were able to find out the account that was facilitating the majority of the stock of that seller listing. So we shut it down. No problem. We're like, this is awesome. We got him, and it was one of the bigger ones. It was one of the 3 biggest ones. So it was a good feeling to get that shut down. What we saw happen though is we shut it down, and then through a variety of shipping addresses, method of payments used, IP addresses, like all of these things that we were able to track. What we saw was that there was over 80 accounts that could be helping facilitate this one listing on Amazon. And so I know this is rare, and Conduct, if you're on this call, we love and appreciate you so much. Yes, we do. But
what up, Conduct
was able to grab them all and pull them all down. But as you can see, like the people that are selling on Amazon sometimes are clever and create this spider web of networks that allow them to keep their listings up. So it is a continuous battle.
What is going on?
It is a continuous effort for us to be able to combat and pull those things down.
That's kind of okay.
And
that's not bad.
I know there's a lot of things out there about that, and again, we'll be pointing everything towards the resource page to be able to set the record
So
straight.
you don't want people to be able to sell their product. Now I get it. You're gonna follow through on one condition of the policies and procedures. Okay, great. But they're trying to sell oils because they're not able to sell oils. That just seems so dumb. As much as I love the country, I'm not looking forward to possibly moving to it. Oh. When are you moving soon, Sky? They have black widows, brown recluse, mosquitoes, bees, scorpions, wasps, hornets, chiggers, deadly snakes, snapping turtles, alligators, and the list just goes on and on with the attacking bugs. Oh no. I don't think I like this color. Okay.
To be able to give you everything straight from the horse's mouth as it relates to
Let's
that.
try a different one.
It is a continuous battle for conduct to be able to go on there and pull things down and such.
Green? Whoa.
Is there any incentives or something we can do, kind of combating some of the narrative of, it's
okay.
sinking or,
Green.
It's not in a good spot. So maybe some perspective from my seat is there's a lot of narrative out there where people use
Janet,
something to be
I don't
able
know
to
if
financially
Young Living
benefit
itself
them.
is doing the same.
And
Mary Kay cracked down pretty big on that back in 2013, and they still do. I think they'd lose too much money. Because they get more money from brand partners, like buying every month, than customers, I think. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. I think it's a totally fair point, though, Janet. And then Prove It started selling on Amazon, so I don't, again, and Janet, you're right, it doesn't make sense. If more people could just directly buy the oils, why wouldn't Young Living want to do that? That's a good point. I didn't see the true goodness of the point when I first read it. You're right. Oh, they are selling on Amazon? Wow.
What we've seen internally is that we really want to be able to focus on helping the new member experience be as best as it can. Number 2, increasing your business. So, any incentives or something that we can do to help people see the positive nature of Young Living, why it's an amazing place to be, and all of that is really where we want to focus the time. While it is necessary right now for us to create some of these resources so that way the story can be told direct from corporate and doesn't have to be relied on you, we do want to be mindful that we're improving your business, that we're improving the business environment that you're part of, increasing that new member experience so that way, again, people can see that month-over-month growth. I think that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest focus for us, because that's where spending the resources that we do have will yield us the biggest lift. Let me go through. So there used to be a tab at the top of the VO showing us what our most ordered products were in the downline. So we were exploring an additional reporting mechanism. So I think this is what it is. So I'll have to confirm this. But that tab was linking to a resource that we were beta testing. I think it was with Platinums and above. And so what we found is that there were some issues that we discovered with some of that data coming in. So we did have to take it away. It's not because you dropped in rank. Has nothing to do with your performance or your business. Had everything to do with our side saying, oh, we found an issue. So we had to take it away. So that way we could be able to enhance that. So if you do bring it back, it continues.
If we do bring it back. Okay, buddy. Oh, man. I feel like I'm purple. Okay, it doesn't matter. The color doesn't matter.
To show you the right.
I don't like this color.
So some of the things, I think I'm finished with the majority of questions that I saw that I feel kind of connect to each other. So I think I got
just
that.
like that one better.
In talking about some of the ways that we're gonna be helping improve the business for you and how we're gonna be working on your behalf. I'll talk about that for a second. So, for example, we have a lot of interesting data as it relates to things like abandoned carts, internally we call them win-back campaigns. So for
They're
people
linked
that
to
were
Young
on
Living
subscription for-
Corporate?
subscription, I'm sorry, that were on loyalty rewards for so long,
What?
and then they got off for whatever reason, for whatever thing. Those are two big campaigns that we're going to be pushing forward, so that way we're helping people that are abandoning their carts to we're going to work on pulling them back to be able to complete that purchase, and then
the way that Amazon works, it is individual people can set up selling accounts, and I think they can call it whatever they want. I'm not defending Young Living. I'm just saying it's more like a co-op situation where Amazon's a storefront and people can, if they get approved, sell send oils to the warehouses to get shipped out, or they can send it from their own and handle the shipping themselves. And so it's this whole Amazon's like a platform where people, it's like Etsy for some people, where you can go on there and sell your goods, and Amazon handles the customer service. Amazon can handle the shipping if you pay for that, and they take a cut because people go to Amazon. So I don't know. I don't know. Kira knows way more than I do, for sure.
For those that are that have gotten off of loyalty and maybe so they've lost their earning percentage, we're going to be actively working to bring those people back. So again, in some of those ways that we're going to be helping focus on building around and supporting your business and helping drive that. Those are two of the other things that I think are going to be really good for us that we'll be able to see shortly, as well as some of the incentive pieces and some of the promotions. So that way we can push some of that forward too. So again, month-over-month growth, increasing your business, and enhancing that new member experience kind of being the focus.
That's true, Kira. Very true, Kira.
More questions for Andrew. Let's see. What is the challenge with deodorants? All right, so I'm in an internal chat about
Their
this right
deodorants
now. So
suck.
let me see if I can. You promise to keep.
In
it
my
secret.
opinion.
I don't know what this
in
is.
my
I'm gonna read it.
experience.
Let's see. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna set expectations. So I'm reading my chat that's with Michelle Shin and some of our portfolio managers that manage that product. So they're giving me a time frame. I really hope that we can deliver on that time frame. I'm gonna say that if we do deliver on this time frame, that it would be probably middle to end of September that we'd be able to bring deodorants back. So again, with us here, I'll continue to communicate on my calls that I have with you where we stand on it. What they're looking at and targeting right now is middle to end of September. I really hope we can do that. There's some pieces that we need to do, but I'm hopeful that we can hit that. So we are working heavily on deodorants. Coupon codes for new members with discounts that allow them to share with friends would be awesome. To help them share, and verbiage about the benefits of becoming a brand partner would be super helpful. Yes, we recently had a few surveys that went out to a few 100,000 members. I'm not sure what ranked, but I know it went out to a pretty large group. And
Kira,
what we saw.
Here's a slight conspiracy. Would someone at a higher level at Young Living have hired someone to sell? This is an idea. I'm not stating it as fact. So internet, don't lose your mind. Could someone at a higher C-suite level at Young Living have hired someone without the knowledge of these lower underling C-suites to sell on Amazon to see how viable of a revenue, whatever, it would be? And then these people, like him, would be unaware that and maybe the compliance team would be unaware. So they would be going and actually carrying out the rules the way Young Living says they're going to carry it out, but all the while, the higher level people at Young Living were trying to see if they should start selling their oils on Amazon. Wow. Yeah, it is already middle of September. I wonder what the update is. This was from 8/31/22, so 14 days ago.
From what we saw from that is people are really eager to be able to have a healthy home, to be able to live a healthy lifestyle, and also they're eager to talk about products because they create that healthy lifestyle and they create that healthy home. There's a lot of ways that I think we could could attack that from multiple angles. I just left a meeting right before here talking about, again, some of the incentive pieces that we're preparing for you. Some of those things talking about, like, how can we have some type of customer referral promotion program thing that helps create some of that ease of doing business. So that way, is it members having a
I forgot to post it in the Discord. I'm gonna get in so much trouble. Dave's literally gonna hate me. Sorry, Dave. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so scared. Sorry. I feel so bad. I just don't. Sometimes I just go live.
So that allows people to share and to be able to get a discount on their first order. How does that work? And some of that's where I think that's where we're leaning to help shift some of that. Okay, so CV. So I've talked about CV a few times, but I'll say again where CV is at for us. We've seen the issues, or we've seen the impact that the current rules of CV and the what they played in your business, what they played for people in your organization, and the result of how that was set up. We are in the process of continually modeling some innovation that we have behind CV, so that way the impact can go away, as well as being able to have allow us to have something that allows us to comply with some of the standards that we need to comply with, but at the same time not impacting your business the way that CV has. We're pretty close to having that solution. Again, we want to tirelessly model it so that way, whatever the environment that we're in, whether we're increasing month over month, whether it's skyrocketing growth, whatever it is, whatever the landscape is that every model shows us that the innovation that we have with CV continues to be the right result and doesn't have an adverse effect because the environment changes. So CV is still a weekly thing that is talked about, and in terms of progressing it forward, so that way we can get that changed for you. We know it's been a huge pain, and I'm really sorry about that. I really am, and I want to change it as fast as possible. I want to get that done for you, so that way, again, one less pain point that we have in terms of doing business. So Amanda, you've been great at adding some of the things into our chat on Zoom. Anything else that we need to cover that hasn't been covered?
No, that's everything. I think you did a great job balancing the Zoom questions and the Facebook replies. Thank you so much. And you're coming back next month at about the same time.
Yes.
Regularly scheduled. So this is the Platinum group, and we're also gonna have somebody from US Sales over in the Gold group in about 2 weeks. So Platinum's kind of get double. The Gold calls a little bit more like a State of the Union, what's kind of, some stuff like that. Is that your third nitro, or is that still the same nitro?
It's my third for the day, but the second one on this call.
On the call. Okay, well, I'll take that. And this call, you've been very responsive. I don't think that there's a single person in here who's not just really grateful that they can feel heard, and that you can, that you monitor even that group all month long. So it's kind of a benefit to being in this group, because we get to hear from you guys twice. Once over in the Gold chat, and then this call right back here next month with more updates and your questions. And you have lots of thank yous coming in. So
I'd love, again, some of the thoughts so I appreciate all the thank yous. I'd really like to start bringing on some of the people. So just because of the emphasis of C2Seal, of quality, pure, all of those, I'd like to start bringing on like some of the experts that work in that arena to allow just a kind of a direct chat with you. So you'll start seeing us, whether it's Win the Week, whether it's this call, the goals will be a little bit more of a high level State of the Union. But we're going to start bringing in some of those people so that way we're directly talking to you and to those groups, to your team members, as well as updating that FAQ and that resource page. So that way, again, now's when we triple and quadruple down on communication as it relates. We have nothing to hide. So there's no reason why we
have nothing to hide. Okay.
With the narratives from all of the experts in those arenas.
Feels good. All right. I think that's it for us for this this month. Wow. End of month. Give us a parting word about September. How amazing is September going to be?
September is going to be, only November is good for them. And it's only good because of Black Friday, because they discount the crap out of the product, right? What we see August, September, October, November. Like, it's a continual build up because you all thrive in fall. You thrive in fall, you build your organization, you bring in the people that are necessary, and we create a stable foundation to start the next year off from in a much better spot than where we started this year from. So I have every bit in confidence that we're going to continue to fuel you and give you the tools necessary to continue to have the fabulous fall that I know that we will have. So let's go have some fun with fall. Let's get back into the things that we want to do and start being able to have some fun again.
Wow.
All right. Thank you very much for coming, everybody. We will see you next week. I'm going to go ahead and end this live chat. Thank you so much, Andrew. Bye-bye.
Hey, guys.
Is that person on Insta spam? Oh, don't even do this again. No. Why is going on with my keyboard? There we go. 6 years ago? Dang. Here, look at this, look at this real quick. Where's my watch? Oh, it's not that one. Did I not save it? Dang it. There's one, dang it. I need to find that corp. Oh, I downloaded it. She's the head admin for gold and plat groups. Yeah, she doesn't do anything on YouTube. Surprise, surprise. Wait. Yeah, mine did too. Mine literally, like, it blanked out and then it started again. So it was me. It definitely was me. It was the live, yeah. Mine messed up. It like twitched out for a second and then it came back. I'm not sure if I have my frames per second too high because it's never refreshed like that before. I mean, it refreshed like that the other night when I said, oh my gosh, am I still live? Here, let's just... This'll be a kick for y'all. Let's see. Where is it? Come on. Come on, little YouTube downloader. Let's go. I don't know what's going on with my computer. I do know. Video. Close. Date. I'm trying to pull it up. Hold on. I downloaded it earlier today. It's funny when you start connecting the dots for like the timeline for this stuff. That's what I should do. I'm doing this. I didn't record it because I went to sleep. Seed to seal standard. What sets us apart? Great. Love to see it. Okay. Add. Window. Ow. Man, no, my stomach should not be hurting again. I need to take some medicine. Hold on. Ow, 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 ow. No. What a bummer. I haven't had to take medicine for so long for this. Ow. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Guided by decades of legal expertise and research, Young Living has established stringent ethical and environmental standards that distinguish us from other companies and set the course for principled, sustainable practices across the essential oil industry. We work with legal authorities from around the world to meet and exceed global and local regulations that protect the land and people behind your favorite plant-based products. But that's only the beginning. We bring our high standards and practices with us everywhere we go, leading other suppliers to improve their practices in order to keep up. We're proving that a rising tide lifts all boats and bringing you the world's purest essential oils along the way. So how do we do it? It starts with policies that put the earth and people first. Working with authorities from around the world, we've established the gold standard for international compliance, making sure that our products and partners comply with all the laws and regulations everywhere we do business. It's the first of its kind in the industry, and it's another example of our Seed to Seal commitment, putting us at the forefront of quality, ethics, and sustainability.
When you assume the role of standard bearer, it means going above and beyond what is required. Here at our farm in Mona, Utah, our water conservation efforts are helping us preserve one of the planet's most limited resources.
By finding ways to reuse water in our growing and distillation processes, we lessen our overall impact on the earth. We're leading the way with our green work at home in Utah. In fact, our new state-of-the-art global headquarters are being built to LEED specifications, ensuring that even our offices are part of our big picture sustainability efforts.
So this is why they couldn't afford to do a new website, because they built a new office.
Globally, we're devoting considerable resources to ensuring the long-term sustainability of all our botanicals, from reforestation efforts in Hawaii and the Philippines, to protecting overharvested wild helichrysum in Croatia, to verifying sustainability.
The dumb thing is, I like helichrysum. I know. I don't feel like I'm super brainwashed, but I must be brainwashed. I don't know. I really like it.
Through third-party audits. Since the beginning, Young Living has been committed to bringing a sense of purpose and abundance into the lives of those that it touches.
I did find something better on Amazon though that helped with like my, it's like has a cooling effect. What is it? I'll have to tell y'all. It's not an essential oil, but it has some kind of plant in it that is like a cooling effect. What is it?
Touches. That's why our standards for building a better world drive us to create more sustainable communities as well. At the Young Living Farm in Chongon, Ecuador, workers can send their children to the Young Living Academy to receive a high-quality K-12 education, while the parents benefit from long-term employment working with Young Living. There are now countless opportunities for success in a small community where previous access to employment and education was minimal.
See, again, brainwash me. It's like, that's so great. This is so great.
In the Bicol region of the Philippines, our collaboration with the Happy Pili Tree Farm is creating lasting, meaningful employment through sustainable resin tapping and on-site distillation of LME essential oil. In teaching a new way to harvest resin, we promote agricultural education and sustainability practices for local young people while providing a boost to the local economy. The list of our sustainability efforts goes on and on, whether we're talking about recycling at our distribution center, or even the unparalleled work of the D. Gary Young Young Living Foundation.
Yep.
Our work is about setting
And my
higher
diffuser,
standards
not
so
my
we
food,
can make
yep.
the world we live in a better place.
It's part of our commitment to give you the very
I also like an atomizer instead of putting it in water, just like my asthma. Like when there's extra moisture in the air, I'm not doing so great. So I found like one where you can plug in your little oils and it just diffuses it with just the oils, not any water.
very best, and to always strive to be even better tomorrow than we are today. For us, Seed to Seal isn't just a slogan, it's everything we stand for.
I don't know how I keep finding this propaganda shit, but I do. It's wild. Okay, let me see what Mombi sent. We're at, I don't even know what time we're at because not Instagram. Oh, it's 10 days till my birthday. We'll have to do like a fun thing for my birthday. We'll have to do like a giveaway for y'all or something. A mosquito. We live near like a nature preserve and the mosquitoes are out in full force. Oh no, you're good, Mombi. I was reading your chat. It's not a big. I thought it was me, and I didn't want to add to any extra. So that's fine. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel bad. Uh-oh. I don't hear any sound. Oh, am I muted? No? Mommy, I don't hear any sound on this one. Am I doing this wrong? Yes, let's do a birthday stream. Oh, I'm gonna see 𝐔𝐒𝐄 this weekend, so we might live stream in person. I'm gonna take my equipment with me and see if we can stream together. Maybe I won't, but we'll try. Yes, and I do a birthday month. I just like quality time's my love language, so, or like quality time. Again, I guess because I'm live streaming with y'all, I like hanging out with people for... What did you miss? Well, we just listened to one of Young Living's lawyer tell us about how amazing 𝐔𝐒𝐄 is. No. Ugh. And... Oh, I got it. It's muted. I'm an idiot. No. It's unmuted. Unmute.
Resonated with them.
Got it.
Couple of
user error. Oh, this is perfect. We can still watch this. Okay. Let's do He Talks Slow. Nope. What up, Ben? I don't think y'all can see the... I think we just watch Ben. Transform. Center. Vertical. Sorry, user error, Kira. Sorry.
Weeks ago for the diamonds, and it really resonated. Couple of weeks ago for the diamonds, and it really resonated with them. The feedback that we received from them was that they loved it and they wanted to share it more broadly. So that's what I'm here to do this morning, is to share something that I hope is applicable to your business, or maybe people in your business this might resonate with them as well. Before I do so, though, I want to give a few shout outs really quickly. First of all, our fearless leader, President Jared Turner's birthday is today. So if you are connected with him on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, any other ways, give him some love. Let's love bomb our Presidente today.
Let's love bomb our Presidente.
I hope you can see my wife in the background. They can all see you, by the way. I'm doing this at home. So last night, I just got back last night from Colombia. We had a grand opening in Bogota. Also had events in Medellin and
what
Cali.
up, man?
And it was such a great experience. You sometimes forget what a blessing Young Living is in the lives of so many people. And for us to have it available to people in Colombia is so exciting. And you see the enthusiasm that the Colombian members have and the potential members had being there. It reminds you how important it is that we get Young Living in every single home. We've taken another profound step in making it available in Colombia. Of course, with our 5x5, we're opening not 5, but actually 7 markets this year. So there's a lot going on in the Young Living world. And at the same time, you've got so much opportunity here in the United States. And sometimes I hear, well, I guess I would just like to stress that if you want to build internationally, the best place to build is in your backyard. We live in the United States in such an incredibly diverse and rich country to be able to connect with the globe, with the world. You don't necessarily have to go to Colombia to build in Colombia. Usually it's somebody in your backyard, somebody in your current circle of influence who they themselves know someone there and can build there. I think the diversity that we have here in the United States is one of the best aspects of living here, and you can leverage it for the betterment of your business just by sharing with your friends, neighbors, etc. So I want to pull up this presentation here real quick. Give me just one second. Hopefully you can see that just fine. And like I said, this is a presentation that we gave to our Diamond group a couple of weeks ago, and they really loved it and wanted us to share. Now, I would just stress in advance that this may or may not apply to your business. This is something that is a fairly common theme. And so when I look at our partnership, I'm not a member. I'm not outgrowing a business like you are. And so I wouldn't really presume to tell you how to grow your business.
Yeah, leave everyone alone.
You know how to do that better than I do. However, we do see a lot of trends, a lot of common themes in our business, and the benefit we have is a bird's eye view of what happens at Young Living, what happens with a lot of businesses, and we can identify trends and opportunities, as well as potential challenges that we see fairly frequently. So you may not be able to see that because you're looking at just your business and you're going through your own experience, and no business is the same. It's as unique as your favorite. But at the same time, we do see broad trends in business, and we want to be able to share those things. And I think this is probably one of the most common trends and one of the most important things that I could share with you.
It's a bamboo one. When I made when I redid my keyboard the other night.
I want to stress that in business, there's no such thing as a consistently growing business that grows forever. At some point, you have contraction and expansion. That's the way business, that's the way economics works. And at Young Living, we've had a really good run. And we haven't had contraction really in our company's history. But that's not to say that it won't happen to us. That's just a course of business. It does happen. Even more importantly, in your business, which is a microcosm of our business, you will likely see plateaus. You'll likely see your business go backwards. It's not going to be sometimes it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. That's the way.
You know what? We're going to watch this in the response so we can read the comments. Dang it. Sorry. I know y'all don't want to. I don't even want to look at me. Okay. Let's see if we can, what we can do. Oh, maybe it's not gonna. Oh, I guess we can't see the comments. That's okay. Is it okay if I leave my head here? Up. Center, vertical. Okay.
Business can work at times, particularly because we have seasonality in our business. So if you're like us, which you are, because generally speaking, your business is our business, we kind of have the same experience. We find that Q4 usually have a lot of OGV, a lot of volume. We usually get new ranks for the first time in November and December. And usually January, February, a little bit slower. So you might see a decline in your OGV in January. That's not the rule. That can happen, and it doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does. So being able to control and understand the kind of the nature and the cyclical flow of your business is really important. But I want to start out by just kind of articulating a common journey that we see. And this may, like I said, resonate with you, may not, but it may resonate with someone in your team. So I hope that you can take this and apply it to the way you do business, and even more importantly, how you think about your business. At the end of the day, I think the most important thing, and usually the biggest challenge we face in our business is the space between our ears, those 6 inches, where we have to psychologically understand, stay positive,
but it was on
and
the
also
side.
Continue to work our business consistently. So when you start if you think back to your journey, imagine or remember back when you first started. And when you start, it's magical. I know it is for probably everyone on this call can go back to that time. I compare it to almost like falling in love. It's just magical. You're in the throes of it. You discover oils for the first time, and you start to, if you're like me, you start to research those oils and realize there's such a wealth of application of oils, and you start to realize I can have a clean home. I can do great things for my family. I start to love on all the products in the PSK and do some research and see all the ways I can apply those in my life. And it's discovery, like that intellectual curiosity is so magical, and you only really get that when you get started. And you get started and you're so excited. If you're like most people, what happens is you get started and you don't even necessarily think that much about building a business. You're mostly thinking about, these oils are really cool, and I like using them in my life, in my home. And you love it so much that you start to talk to other people.
This isn't a journey I want to be on either.
Share the excitement that you are experiencing.
I'm looking up adult
sippy
oils, cups right now on Amazon.
It often starts with essential oils, and you start to talk to friends, family, and just rave about the oils. And naturally, what do they? Well, they want to know about it too. They want to have the experience that you're having, and you're so enthusiastic. They see that it's something they want to have a part of their life. And I think the products speak for themselves, but even more importantly, your enthusiasm speaks for itself. And so because of that, you start to talk about essential oils, and naturally you just start to build. And I think this is the best part of our business, the fact that you can build in a way that isn't forced. It's not a hard sell. It's just passion. And if a sales is nothing if not just passion. And I hear people say, well, I'm not a saleswoman, or I'm not a salesperson. You don't have to be. I think authentic passion for whatever it is that you love is the best thing that you can sell. And it's not even really selling. It's just the way we are. We like to share. So you maybe wittingly or unwittingly become a builder, because you talk to someone, they love what they're hearing. They want to buy a kit, and you get them signed up. And all of a sudden you have yourself a little business. You've become a builder with us because you believe in the oils. You've seen what it's done for you and for your family, and you start to share it. And that natural sharing and passion grows your business. And all of a sudden, you get a check in the mail, and you realize, oh, I can make a little bit of money with this business. And the more you do it, the more you're rewarded. And all of a sudden, these checks come in, and your husband or your wife, depending on whichever case may be, your partner, suddenly becomes a little bit less skeptical about these essential oils, and a little bit more interested and excited about what it's doing for you, and the fact that it's actually bringing home a little bit of money. It's more than just a hobby. It's more than just an outgoing. It's actually something that is really fun. And you can see your business start to grow, and you start thinking a little bit more about, hey, I could become a silver. I'm participating in the Rising Star bonus and some of the bonus potential that Young Living offers. And you start to see real money, and you get to the silver rank, and you're on your way to the gold rank. And this money is not the kind of money that's hobby money anymore. It's actually the kind of money that makes a difference to your family. You can see that you can afford things you couldn't afford before. And you see a roadmap where you can actually have it all, which is, I think, this ethereal goal that we all have to have it all, where you can be at home with your kids and spend time.
Oh my gosh, yes, Lynn, this is Sparta.
For them and providing great experiences because of your efforts. And so your business continues to grow, and again, because of that passion, because you're out talking about it and you're making your way towards a gold business. And your business continues to grow and continues to expand because of that passion. And you've now got yourself a gold business. You're on your way to platinum. And so you start to feel really happy and really successful, and you feel like you have a sense of security, like this business is really working. And as you become more of a leader, you find that there are more demands on your time. So people want more of you. They want to have more education. They want to see what you do. They want to learn from you. They're constantly asking you to support, to present. And it's easy at this point to start to fall into a bit of a trap, which is that you start being more of a manager and less of an actual passionate advocate.
The screen.
And it's natural as your business grows for you to possibly enroll fewer people. However, what happens a lot of times is you stop bringing people to your own classes, or you stop enrolling people yourself, or your parties, or however you're building. You're no longer in that mode where you're sharing. And what happens is your people then stop bringing people to your classes, or they stop bringing them to your virtual parties, or however, again, you're building. And you kind of feel like, well, you should be the one bringing people. I'm presenting. I'm the presenter. People love when you present. You do a really great job. But they're following your example. And as they follow your example, what you find is that they're not doing the kinds of activities that made you successful. And they're following your example, which means you're not doing the kinds of things that ultimately made you successful as a builder. But your business continues to grow. And one of the things we find in our business and in Young Living is that your business is a bit of what I like to call a flywheel, which is a kind of an old
what
reference,
percent are making
really
it to that rank? I don't know.
The reason why I say a flywheel is because
I know on my team, on Nesting Well, that Brooke can stack people to higher ranks with how much she recruits. And because you get a bonus for having silvers on your team, she sets up herself to make the most money, which anybody would, she will only stack 6 levels down because she only gets paid commission on 6 levels down. And then she stacks those people to silver. She stacked her spouse to platinum. Maybe he's even diamond now. She stacked her best friends to platinum. This is all in my opinion. So at least on Nesting Well, they're doing the most.
Because flywheels are something that power engines, or I know they power tractors as a kid growing up. And a flywheel is interesting because you have to really crank the flywheel to get it going. But once the flywheel has momentum, it continues to crank, and you don't have to push it as hard because you've got that momentum. But you do have to continue to motivate it and drive it, because if you don't, as soon as you stop spinning that flywheel, then you begin to, that flywheel, while it has momentum, it'll start to decelerate. But it doesn't happen immediately. So I guess my point is you can change your activities and still continue to grow. That doesn't mean your business overnight is going to go away. And that's the great thing about a Young Living business is the business, the foundation you build, it'll always be there. And if it's going to decelerate, if you're going to lose them.
False. It won't always be there. What if your whole downline leaves? What if your front line stops paying their $100? You lose that leg, at least for a while, until there's enough volume built up onto the person that it sucks up underneath, because there's a stopgap for... Okay, I wish I could draw on my screen. There's one person here, let's say it's Brooke, and then she's got 6 legs. If this leg stops paying, all the people in their downline, they get sucked up to the second level of that person who stopped paying. And so you have to build up that level, which means Brooke loses her rank. Oh my god, it doesn't just go away. If everyone stops buying, I don't even know how I sound. It looks like I sound bad. Oh well.
With that business, it takes a long time. It's not going to happen overnight. The risk of that is you sometimes don't see the connection between your own personal activities and the growth and the prosperity of your business. And because you're now getting into that management mode, let's say you're maybe a platinum at this point, although this can happen at any level. You could be an executive, you could be a silver, you can even be a star and experience the same thing. So you continue to grow, but you see things are starting to slow a little bit. And that's never really happened before. And you start to worry a little bit about, what does this mean for my business? And for the first time, maybe you get a check that's smaller than the last month, which is a first for you. All of a sudden, your income went down, which you never thought was going to happen in your Young Living business. And you begin to wonder, think, what's wrong? What's wrong with Young Living? And one of the common things we often find is you start looking at external factors that explain the slowing of your current business. Maybe it's some out of stocks. Maybe the company management seems like it doesn't understand some of the dynamics or challenges in the business. Maybe it's that your partner doesn't feel like he is providing as much time for you to build your business. There are a lot of things we can look at to start to say, well, my business is slowing, and these are the reasons why. And for some reason for us, I think it's almost always easier to look externally rather than internally. And this is a challenge because ultimately it disempowers.
It's their fault. Are you...
Sir, Ben Riley, are you serious? Are you serious right now? He must be serious. What the hell? Oh my god, these mosquitoes. So I have a window unit that I just need to take out because it's letting all these little mosquitoes in.
So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that, but you're disempowered when you start looking at other people as to or other factors as to the reason why your business is not growing. And so we go from that growth.
So a saturated market isn't a reason that their business is growing? No? A super tough business model isn't a reason that their business is growing? Ah, god dang it.
All of a sudden we're stagnant. And where we thought, boy, we're going to be at Diamond or Royal Crown Diamond in the next 6 months, we start to see a trend that we haven't seen before, and our OGV's gone down a little bit, and we've got some shaky legs, and the business is starting to go backwards a little bit for us. We start to worry a little bit and doubt and wonder, is there something wrong with the business? What's changed? Why is it not like the good old days? And
There's
that
something
also
wrong with the
contributes
business.
obviously to frustration, because the business for the first time isn't performing the way you would like it to.
I do have citronella. I do.
And that can continue to devolve. So you can go beyond
Have I
frustration.
made my own?
And this is when it's a really dangerous place here. When we become more critical.
I have.
When we're angry, when we complain, we blame. When we let negativity seep into our business. Because if there's one thing I've seen over and over and over again is that our business is built on positive energy. If you can't be positive, and if negativity is making its way into your business, you will start to erode at all of the work that you've done. That foundation that you built.
Negativity? No. Negativity does not like contaminate you. Thinking through something doesn't contaminate anything. Good ideas and good businesses do not, they can withstand critique. Gosh dang it. He's admitting they're going to shit 3 years ago. Yeah. It's the business.
It's the business model, Benny boy.
You will unwittingly, because you're frustrated, because it's not performing the way you think it will, you start to get negative and start to share that negativity to people in your team. And guess what happens? They start to question. They start to doubt. They start to get frustrated themselves. And again, our business does not grow in that way. And this is a really dangerous place to be, because once you get into this place, it's a lot harder to turn it around. Again, I'll just restate this point, which I think is really important. You cannot build your business on negativity. I've never seen any business built on anything other than optimism, other than hope, other than belief, other than faith. And that's not to say that you're not going to have challenging things that happen in your business along the way, but you have to have faith that you can figure it out, and have positivity in particular that you push to your teams. That positivity is ultimately what will make you successful as a leader and as a business builder. And those behaviors, like I said, will ultimately erode at this business that you built. And we don't want that. We want you to be able to not just retain the business that you built, but grow the business that you built. And so if you find yourself in this place, or if you know of others who find themselves in this place, I want to share some steps that you can engage in order to get yourself back on track. Anywhere along this continuum that we just talked about, you can recommit and reset your business. And best case scenario, you never get to this danger zone that I'm talking about.
Religious pitch.
Best case scenario is as you see your behavior starting to change, you can arrest that and begin to get refocused on the things that actually will grow your business. And there are a few simple steps which are explained by the acronym RESET that I'd like to talk through that you can engage in order to ensure that you are focusing on the things that matter. Getting back to the simple activities, what I call the income producing activities, scheduling appointments, enrolling, developing leadership, being consistent, duplicating, celebrating, leading by example. So the reset, an acronym stands for, and I'll go through each of these individually. So first one is reconnect. Second one is engage. S stands for schedule appointments. E stands for enroll, and T stands for trailblaze. I'm going to talk about each of these in turn and tell you what they mean. And again, how you can involve yourself or be engaged in resetting your business if you feel like you're in a place where it's time for me to reset. So first and foremost is you've got to stay motivated. Take out the D in your demotivation and go straight into motivation and being empowered to take preventative or restorative action in your business.
Yeah.
And there's no such thing as being so unmotivated that you can't today change what's happening in your business and where your business is headed. So again, like I said, here's the acronym: reconnect, empower, set meetings, trailblaze. So reconnection, first of all. There's a saying that says energy flows where attention goes. You've got to look past negativity and unearth the reasons that led you to the path of building in the first place. When you first started and you had that enthusiasm, there was a passion, there was an inner drive that was fueling you. You have to reconnect to that source. Go back and ask yourself, why am I doing this business? What is my why? We talk a lot about the why, and it might sound a little bit cliche, but it's so important. What is it? Why am I excited about this business? What is it doing for me, for my family, for my larger goals? Has my why changed, or does it need to be revised based upon what's happened? Sometimes when we start our business, our why can be relatively small. Maybe it's just that we want to be able to take a family vacation. And with this business, you can do that and so much more. And then maybe it goes bigger into other things that are going to...
Sir, Ben, income claim. You can do that and so much more. How can he not know the rules? How could he not know the rules? How is he allowed to make those kind of claims?
To provide great experiences or the life that you'd like to offer for your family. But going back for that,
the life you'd like to offer for your family
is really important. You've got to reconnect, and using our reconnection oils is really important. So as you
use the reconnect oils, it's so important.
You're trying to talk people off the metaphoric ledge, and you're also selling them more product? What?
As you go through this journey, I would recommend that you use oils as a way to anchor your intention.
Oh my God.
There's a Korean phrase that says, resolve lasts 3 days. And that's because too often we make a decision and then the emotion of that decision passes and it's really hard for us to continue. This is where oils can be really, really powerful. They can anchor you back to your intention and ensure you don't lose your way as you're reconnecting with your purpose and growing your business. So use the reconnection kit that we have and diffuse the reconnection blends. Apply this to your temples. Use this as a way to re-engage and reconnect with the things that really matter to you in your life and in your business. So that's reconnection. Make sure you reconnect with the why, the thing that really drives you. Second thing is empower yourself. This, I think, is so important. It's maybe, to me, the most important, although that's hard to say. But the reason I say that is because in life, not just your business, but in life, when you focus on the things you can control, you're empowered to make a difference. It's when we focus on the things we can't control that we get frustrated and we really don't know what to do. And being disempowered is a really frustrating place to be in life and in your business. So there are things like, for instance, I think out of stock is a good example. We might be out of stock of one of your favorite blends. And if we're out of stock of your favorite blends and maybe it drives OG in your business, it's frustrating because I want that oil. But what can I do about it? I can't do anything about the fact that it might be out of stock. I can do something about my response to it being out of stock. How do I...
Are you serious? Reframe your disappointment that the company that you signed up with can't keep shit in stock? Yeah. Yes.
Manage it with my team. What are some alternate oils I can explore that I haven't used before that will be able to facilitate, or I can use or refocus or learn more about? This is an opportunity. That door closing opens a window of opportunity for you. And so identifying those and focusing on the things you can control will make all the difference in the world. The oil I recommend for empowerment is energy, because it gets you energized and focused on the things you can do and the things you can actually control. There are lots of ways to empower yourself and be engaged in our business. That's another E that I would have you remember is engagement. Engage in rallies. If you haven't hosted a rally yourself, maybe it's time. Or participating in the rallies of your leadership and helping them to duplicate themselves. Maybe you're doing too much of it. But use these opportunities that the platforms the company gives you, different contests and promotions.
Oh
the
my
Challenge
God.
is a good example of that. Help 5 we love, because Help 5 means that every single week, every single day I can be focused on, and of course it's a monthly measurement, I can be focusing on the things that grow my business. The income producing activities, because that's what Help 5 focuses on specifically.
Also, because they don't reward brand partners for customer sales, they're additionally contributing to this problem of being out of stock, because all of these people are trying to buy so much of it that to get the free stuff, and also they get rewarded when they sign other people up for brand partners, and those brand partners have to buy a certain amount every month. You've created this like unrealistic supply, like demand for your product. And if they actually gave people enough commission off of customers, they might actually be able, and they didn't require you to buy a certain amount per month, they may actually have been able to keep stuff in stock. That's my opinion.
Specifically, the GLC, IGC, all these opportunities to connect and use these points of connection also as a way to drive your business, motivate and engage with your team, get them involved, because the real payoff is not just when you come to convention, but you get your leadership and those people who will also be inspired by that coming to convention as well. The S of Reset stands for setting meetings. And setting meetings, or I use meetings really broadly. Maybe you grow through social media. So it's setting those connection points where you can talk to a social influencer. Or maybe it's a class. Classes are very popular, and there's such a great format to teach oil. So teaching a class and setting up those classes and going out and inviting people personally to attend those classes is such a great way to get back into action. If you hold these events, this will help you re-engage with the passion and the fun aspects of our business. It's no fun looking at an OG
it's okay,
number going
Kira, thank
down.
you.
It's a lot more fun looking at a new person
So
who...
Kira said 0.3% of all of Young Living are silver. 0.3, not 3%, 0.3. 0.1 gold, less than 0.1 for platinum. Wild. Maybe we should be asking the oils what their why is. They're a part of this business too. Sky, you're so funny.
Is discovering oils for the first time and consequently will actually increase OGV. That's where the energy and that's where the goodness is. So
this Ben Riley, isn't Ben Riley the CEO? Here, let me see. Google. President, right? This is 2022, so he's president of Young Living. To have been back at Young Living once again? Where was he? He began his career with Young Living in 1998 and put himself through college working the graveyard shift in the shipping department at Young Living's warehouse and headquarters. After graduating with a business degree from Utah State University, Riley embarked on a 15-year journey of direct sales management in markets across the globe. He returned to Young Living in 2016 as the regional president of North America. In 2017, during the lawsuit, he was named executive vice president of global sales. And in 2018, he became Young Living's chief sales officer. Most recently, Riley was a management consultant for Strategic Leadership Partners, and prior to that, he served as chief sales officer at Unique, where he helped the company grow and expand its direct sales force. Sorry, y'all can't see that because I'm being an idiot. Wow. Wow.
Recommend for setting meetings the oil blend of surrender. It helps cast off inhibitions that might be controlling
Give me
your
a seat.
life.
Yeah, doesn't know how to run their business for
Surrendering yourself
500,
to that and
Alex.
focusing on the things that ultimately matter in your business will help you to grow. The next E is enrolling new members. You can see here, when you enroll new members, you directly plug their energy and enthusiasm into your business. And at this stage of your business, for a lot of you, you don't need to make an enrollment or perform an enrollment for your enrollment's sake. You probably enrolled a lot of people already. That's not the point. The point is you're able to infuse your business with that new energy. There's nothing like I said before, falling in love for the first time with essential oils. And you can't do that. You're in love already. You can't have that experience anew, but someone who's brand new can. And that new life, it's two things. I think the energy it infuses into your business, and then additionally, it's your being able to show by example what grows business, what drives passion in business. That growth, that enthusiasm, that newness is so vitally important. I see it I've just recently had a baby, and I see it for myself as I see life and new experiences.
You didn't have a baby, your wife had a baby.
Magical. And the same is true for someone that's new in your business. So
wait, is that not appropriate? I mean, your wife is the one that carried that baby to term and then gave birth and pushed that baby out or had a C-section. I mean, I wouldn't say Dave. I'm sorry. I didn't do the live. I didn't say live. We are listening to Ben B. Ben Riley, formerly of Unique. Oh, no.
If you feel like you're down in the dumps and your business isn't performing like you would like, go and enroll someone. Not because it's going to be a panacea.
Dave, do you like my little dumpster fire right here? Look, oh, Dave, look at all these cute things that Sky made. She made this one. And she made image, add source. She made this one. Wait, let me make it smaller. Look at this one, Dave. Yes. You see that one? Isn't that so cute? She made it for the trial readings. I think it's so cute. They got in a fight. Here's another one. Add source. Look at this one. Sky drew all these. See? He has a little doTERRA in his hand. It's two lawyers fighting with each other for the reading. It's so cute.
To fix all of your problems, but because it's exactly the type of energy you need in your business to get yourself back on track. And then the T of reset is trailblaze. This was obviously exemplified by our founder, Gary Young. You can see this is a photo of Gary in his first ever dog sled race, which was the T200, they call it, Tutsamina 200.
They should make an oil called enrollment.
Over multiple days. I think it was 3 or 4 day race that Gary did for his first time. He'd only been training for less than a month, but he wanted to trailblaze. He wanted to do something new. He wanted to test himself. And we need to follow that and lead by example. So to develop leaders, show them that you are consistent, that you're consistent in your practices, and they can duplicate your success. You are the lead dog in this dog sled race. Don't take that the wrong way, but you have to be the leader, because ultimately the leader of a dog sled pack.
You know what? You know what's interesting about the dogs that run on the Iditarod and in the race? There was the guy who was entered in the race. He was racing, and he yelled at one of the dogs who was pulling his sled. The dog he yelled at said, "We're not running anymore." All of the dogs refused to run. So he had to withdraw from the race because he yelled at one of the dogs. It's literally my fault Dave is late because I didn't do an announcement in the Discord. It's my fault. Sorry, Dave. Yes, do dog sledding because Gary did it for a month. I love this one so much. Good for the dogs, seriously. And if y'all know anything about Huskies or Malamutes, they have no, they like to work, but they will not do something if they decide not to do it for a treat. My dog is part Husky, and we did get him trained because he was untrainable for us, because when he decides he doesn't want a treat to do something, he will never do it, because even if he knows he's gonna get a treat, if it's not high reward enough, he won't do it. He really thinks okay. It's not like a golden retriever or a dog where they're just what can I do to help you? They're we're hanging out, we're equal, what are we doing? My dog's great, but I'm just saying they will be stubborn for no reason.
Determines the speed of that team. As the leader, if you're not running, if you're stopping, if you're loitering, they're going to do exactly the same thing. Realize that your example is so incredibly powerful to them and to your business. So the oil I would recommend you use for the trailblazing aspect of our reset is transformation. It includes Idaho Blue Spruce, Palo Santo, Ocotea. These are powerful essential oils that will empower you to replace any negative beliefs with uplifting thoughts when you diffuse them, and stay focused on and connecting on trailblazing, on showing the way, being the leader, inspiring confidence. Those are the things, again, that'll grow your business. And so get back to trailblazing in your business and setting the pace for your team. I promise you, your team will respond. So again, here.
I promise you, your team will respond. How can you make that promise, Ben? Hi, Janet. Welcome back.
Here are the reset oils that I would recommend to you. Release for your reconnection, and that reconnection kit is an awesome one. Empower yourself and use energy to engage in the activities that will drive your business forward. Surrender yourself. Surrender those negative. Get rid of those negative beliefs. Set meetings.
I have to do like lymphatic drainage massages for I don't know. My body doesn't work right, anyways. So the lady does use some essential oils. They're obviously diluted. Some when she's doing like the upper whatever, and she mostly works with cancer patients because their lymph system doesn't work properly. But it's utilizing some of these for the aroma part, like when you can get your system, like, it's very relaxing. It doesn't do anything other than it's relaxing.
Yes, we need the polite demon lawyer. I think Sky is sick of Young Living though.
Do the activities that'll help you to get back on track. For enroll, envision what this business means to someone new, and also what it can mean to you and to your family.
Oh no, it's 4 in the morning.
Your business on track.
Shoot.
And transformation through trailblazing. Get back to the things that ultimately set you apart as your business was being driven from the front by you, by your energy, by your enthusiasm. So again, as I share this may or may not resonate with you directly. You might be having the best month you've ever had this month. And if you are, that's awesome. I'm so happy for you. And you saw the rank advancements. We've got so much growth still happening in our business. And that growth can be yours too. But you are the CEO of this business, of your business.
No.
And I don't know a single business that can grow without you at the head of it, without you leading from the front and being that CEO for your people. They're going to follow your example. They're ultimately going to be driven.
Janet, we were using Gary Young's voice for the...
We were using Baby Snark for Gary Young, which was incredible. It literally, did so much for that transcript reading. And then the other day we did...
polite demon lawyer for one of the attorneys. It was great. It was so good. I like Baby Snark better, but polite demon is good too.
By you and by what you do. And of course, they've got to chart their own path. They've got to build their own teams. They're going to be the CEO of their business. But you've got to first and foremost give them the best possible example of that very thing. And so I would just like to encourage you all, if you're in a place where you need to reset your business, awesome. If your business is not, if it's in a great place right now, stay in that place. Be mindful of these trends and what happens, because this little business that started out as a hobby can
I just like a poof heads up guffaw.
become a multi-million-dollar business. We have families, people making the kind of income they never ever thought possible. It's a magical time to be a part of Young Living.
It's a magical time.
To be able to get the best of what Young Living has to offer for you, for your family, for your life. But ultimately, it's got to be a decision. And it's honestly a decision you have to make every day. We all do. This is life. This is the life that we're in. And every day, if we wake up and decide to bring our best selves into our lives, into our families, to our teams, then that's when we begin to author a life that's intentional, that really matters. But it's really important that you are mindful of the aspects of your business. And these things happen because of the way a business evolves. That doesn't mean that you're wrong or that it's bad. It's the way business works. And we want you to continue to progress and grow your business and yourself, because this is a business even more. I feel like it's the best personal development course you could ever take. And you cannot grow without some testing, without some trying, without some challenge. And so embrace that challenge. Embrace what's going to come with every new rank, because what got you to silver is not going to get you to gold. You have to continue to grow and get better. And as you grow, in fact, really the growth has to happen in your person first. And if you grow as an individual, ultimately you'll begin to grow your business as well. It's one and the same. And if your business, there are times when, for instance, let's say you get a lot of OGV in November and you hit a rank that you've never hit before. If your leadership ability and skill set is not commensurate with that achievement, you're probably going to fall back. Not because you can't be a gold someday, or not because you can't become a platinum someday, but to do it for real, you've got to grow yourself. You've got to be on a higher step to lift someone up. And so that's what I would encourage you to do, is to constantly be challenging yourself and being empowered about, how can I be better? How can I learn more? How can I be a better leader? And as long as you can stay focused on the things that you can control, I promise you'll figure it out, because you're smart. The business doesn't come with a one-size-fits-all owner's manual to say, this is how you do it. You're going to learn a lot from a lot of people along the way, and also realize that you've got a unique skill set, and your team have unique skills. And leveraging that as a leader is what's going to make all the difference in your business. I mention this because as we look at our business and our growth, we love to see our business growing. It continues to grow this year like it did last year, like it did the year before. But really, when we look at it, and when I look at these numbers at a very high level, it's not so much that we're doing crazy amounts of revenue or anything like that. That's just simply a validation that your teams, that your families are being benefited by this business, that you're finding your way. And that's the validation we ultimately care about, is what's happening for you specifically, for you personally. And so we wish and we hope that you will have that phenomenal experience. There are so many great examples of people who have done this and are doing this. And you can do it too. It just comes down to a decision for you. You can be a gold. You can be a platinum. You can be a diamond. And you'll probably hit a plateau in your journey somewhere along the way. That's natural. Go back to the things that got you to where you are, and then learn to teach, train, and develop that further within your organization. As long as you will do that. And it gets, make no mistake, it gets more and more challenging as your business grows. It's bigger, it's more to manage, it's more to learn, it's more leadership. But you can do that. You can learn and grow with it. And the end product, beyond the income, beyond obviously the wellness for your family, beyond the community, the end product is you. The refinement you get, the person you become because of this engagement with Young Living. It's one of the best places to learn true leadership. And so I want to encourage all of you to be audacious enough to believe that you can be great and you can do great things for yourself, for your family. And we are here every step of the way. We love to celebrate you when you achieve with Help 5.
I wasn't tracking. We are very happy that your baby is home from the hospital. I wasn't getting it. I was like, what? Me and Jackson know how to talk, and they wanted me to be the spoiling fun aunt. That's amazing.
Thanks. That's what our business is all about. And so we thank you for being the best part of Young Living, for making Young Living the company it is today. We provide the infrastructure for the business. You provide the magic. I described it in Colombia as we give the tools. We have a canvas, we have paint, but we need an artist. You are our artists. Be our Picassos. Paint your picture. Make it beautiful. Make it you. Make it real. And if you do, I think you'll be really, really happy with your product, with the result. We're having a great month. I hope you're having a great month. Looking forward to catching up with you next week. Jody Meschuk is awesome. I can vouch for her, so don't miss that. Look forward to catching you that next week, and appreciate Leon and the team for providing this forum, kicking our week off right with intentionality. And we'll be back next week, this same time, to celebrate you. So I hope we can celebrate you specifically. And if you make a choice today, it can be you. So thanks very much, everybody. Appreciate you being a part of Young Living. We'll see you next Monday.
What the hell? Let's see. Does she have any other? All natural facelift? What? Spring launch? Aaron Rodgers silver-bound bonus? Dang, this whole 30A fall retreat?
I get compliments all the time on my skin. And you know what? I am headed down the road to 54, and I'm fighting aging every step of the way. And no, I do not do anything like Botox or injections or anything like that. I just have worked so hard to make sure that my body has only good quality natural ingredients in and on it. I don't really want to go backwards. I spent so many years in the salon industry absorbing all kinds of toxic chemicals, and my body did what we call a bioaccumulation of that. And I'm still working on my liver to get it restored fully. And so when it comes to skincare, I'm very particular about what I use. So let me tell you about this all natural facelift. So one of the biggest contributors to aging is something we call oxidation. So when you have oxidation happening, you're literally aging in every single cell, which reflects in the body. So what we want to do is fight that oxidation with antioxidants. You've heard of these superfoods like blueberries, goji berries. All of these amazing health-filled foods can help give you antioxidants. However, you would probably have to eat your weight in those fresh fruits and vegetables to be able to get enough to reverse the signs of aging. And so what I like to do is I use an essential oil blend called Longevity. Longevity is one of the most powerful antioxidant blends anywhere on the planet. It's got 4 essential oils in it. I'm about to tell you about each one of those.
Walk. Oh, no. Walk. Her thing just cut off.
Of course they're not gonna.
Hi, Savannah.
I get compliments all.
Is she still in Young Living? She hasn't posted in 10 months. Did she leave? Siesla. I'm gonna look her up on Instaspam. Oh, snap. Here we go. Nope, she's still in Young Living. Is she? Oh, she's not in Young Living? Oh, no, she is in Young Living. Why? I'm ruining this for y'all. I know I'm ruining it. Ah! I mean, you go to bed soon. Is she still in Young Living? Gosh darn it. I gotta turn off my guys for a second. Ah! Fuck. No! Well, coming out of the flames. I mean, this is, at least it's a pretty accurate picture as opposed to what we normally see. Inner Beauty Collagen is a brand new, this is 9 weeks ago. It's a different angle though. I don't see a big difference. I don't see a huge difference. It looks like some of the redness is gone, but the colors are different. Like the whites of her eyes are different. Four days ago. Diffusing jack-o'-lantern part 2. You're drilling through for the hole. Got it. I mean, I love a diffuser. Man. Does anyone want my macaroon diffuser? It's still in its box. I will ship it to you. God dang it. I'm sure she's gonna block me on this account. Oh yeah, overheat it. Great. Overheat your diffuser. This is the cheap $20 one that they shipped people on Amazon for signing up. Wait, why is my chat still hiding? Sorry. I don't know. I see Mermeow. I mean, that's cool. It's neato. I love that little pumpkin head. Do we still sell? Yep. Do you ever have racing thoughts at night? Oh wait, let me just fix this. Pause. He only has one up. Do you ever have racing thoughts at night? Do you think you're sleeping but you're tossing and waking because of all the problems you're solving in your mind? This oil, Roman chamomile, swipe it over your forehead, temples. Heck, just drop it on top of your noggin, then tell me if you slept better. Ma'am. Interesting, Janet. I know she's gonna block me. pH balance. Polishing my life. Ready for total health transformation? Let's transform your health by supporting and healing your body without the use of medication. Really? And I will say, working with my nutritionist lady, it helped some things that doctors have not been able to identify yet. It alleviated a lot of the pain I was experiencing with food. So I'm not dogging that. I'm still on medicine. I just had to take my stomach medicine because I was in pain again. I've never had a diffuser. I always had oil burners. Yeah, and I don't like the diffusers anymore. I like just sticking the oil in the... Oh yeah, Dave, there's tons of sassing going on. This looks like a funnel pot. Oh my god. think I need to go to the doctor tomorrow or today. Look at that, Arya. $265. Alright, she's still in Young Living. I thought doctors didn't really do a good job diagnosing fibromyalgia. So, how is this compliant? The doctor offered me a stack of prescriptions, most of which are addictive. I know this bridge. Interesting. Filled with fear over becoming like both of my siblings who have struggled with addiction, I said no to medications. I mean, that's fair to be aware of. But oh yeah, I'm like in and out of the either at the doctor or emergency room because I have some stomach problems. We haven't been able to figure out what it is. So I'm on a strong medicine for as needed type of situation, and I haven't had to take it in a while because my nutritionist lady helped so much. What word does this you speak of? I do not think it means what you think it means. Not a big, I mean, it's just, it is what it is. And again, I'm literally the target market for people like this. I still have some of those things that I believed when I was in Young Living. And my brother is a medic. And my sister is going to school for nursing. My sister-in-law is a genetics professor. I have sciencey people in my life, and I still got sucked into this stuff. Again, the problem I have with this is using your pain point to personally profit off of the solution you found. And buying into Young Living is incredibly expensive. Paying monthly is incredibly expensive. To keep your loyalty rewards, you have to have an auto ship, and I think it has to be minimum 50 PV a month. Oh, really? At least here in Texas, I don't know if that's the case, but I have lots of friends who I'm guessing that makes the most sense that they have it, and they refuse to diagnose it. Most have gone away once my stress was reduced. That's a good point. I'm pretty stressed out. I made a big mistake at my, I keep saying I made a big mistake at my job. It's kind of a weird dance when I have periods of time where I have insomnia and I have my depression/anxiety that I'm medicated for. Sometimes it works super well, and other times I can't sleep, and I think that contributes to it. Yeah, definitely a cycle. Now when my stomach stuff's been happening for 2 years at this point, and it's hit or miss whether I can be calm enough to, and it doesn't seem like on the periods of time when I am calm that it helps my stomach at all. That's been here in Pittsburgh and Louisiana. They didn't do anything except give me referrals to a psychiatrist because they said it's all in my head. Yeah, that's what my friends have said, Janet. Okay, numpty here. What's fibromyalgia? From what I understand, and please, someone in the chat who knows about this, it's where you have nerve pain, and they can't figure out why you have it. In general, oh my god, on my mic. Gotcha. Oh, I didn't get you. No. Oh my god. Yeah, and I get that too. I've been told by multiple doctors, you need to lose weight. Well, okay, but I'm still in pain. I don't know what to tell you. I've been feeling that my antidepressants works well. That I'm up too late at night, but on the plus side, I get creativity back, motivation to create. Yep, exactly, Crystal. Yep. My mom had a lot of gastric issues, and the doctor told her that she had celiac disease. Turned out she had inflamed intestinal villi. I think that's the English term. Yeah, that is. My skin is super sensitive, and everything hurts touching it. And then in other areas, I can't feel anything. Ah, I'm sorry, Janet. I do need a zapper. And again, it's difficult when you have bad experiences at the doctor with the nurses and I love nurses. I love doctors. I've had really horrible experiences, and I'm mostly like, I wouldn't say I'm an ideal patient, but I'm very kind. I try to communicate well. I'm not trying to look for just pain meds for the pain med's sake. I'd love to find out what's actually wrong. I've gotten CT scans with like the color contrast. I've gotten x-rays. I've gotten, I don't know, so much blood drawn. And I don't know. That's wild, Harper. Well, I love that for you, that doctors never said that to you. Dave. Oh my god. Well, we watched 2 videos. It's always a blast hanging out with you guys. Thank you for 577, even though it's an odd number. Again, also interesting something. Again, none of my like videos have gone viral, but I'm almost at 7,000 watch hours now, which is really cool because it took a long time to get to 4,000, and it's been great. Doctor lightly tells me to lose weight. Interesting. Yeah. And I try to bring a list. So I'm going to try to go to sleep though, because I know sleep is important. It's so important. Maybe we'll leave this public. I'll probably leave it public. Kara-chan, hopefully you have a great day at work. If you're part of the replay crew, much non-culty love to you. Live chat, you're always incredible. And hope you have a good day or evening whenever you're watching this. We have potentially a lot of live streaming that's going to happen tomorrow. I'm going to live stream with my dad. I'm going to live stream with Kat for the transcript reading. I'm going to have our little images set up on the live stream. I'm really excited about that. Dang it. Unlock. Put this down. These wonderful illustrations were drawn by Sky. She's Sun Bunnies on Instagram. I'd love for y'all to go follow her. And I know Clown Town was in the chat earlier. They're incredible. Mombi is on Facebook, Instagram, and she has a website. It'll be linked below. And if there's any other creators in the chat, so follow, support them would be incredible. Yes, if you like the stream, since we're at the very end of the video, if you like the stream, I'd love for you to like the stream. I don't like asking for that in the beginning because sometimes I produce shitty content. So if you did like the stream, I'd love for you to like it. And if you're part of the replay crew, leave me a comment. Let's have a conversation. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.